big front grille. This is a lot bigger than the Q7. This is one of the distinguishing factors of the Q8 actually. It sits a little bit lower and wider by 3 inches in comparison to the Q7. It shares the same wheelbase as the Q7, but is slightly shorter and, like I mentioned, a little bit wider, which gives us this aggressive stance that it has and makes it really unique. One of the few cars that we have in our lineup that gets the 20s, 21s, and 22-inch wheel options with all-season tires and not just summer performance tires when you get to those bigger wheels, which in this climate a lot of people are very happy about not having to change out tires. Something that's unique with this as well is you'll notice that these are edgeless. You'd think that there'd be a lot of sound sitting on the inside in the cabin while driving on the freeway, but this car is extremely quiet. And part of the reason why it's super quiet is because it shares with the engine a 48-volt battery, and that battery will take over rolling to a stop, coming down a canyon, also sitting at a stoplight. It will go to this 48-volt battery. And when it goes there, it's extremely quiet. You won't even hear the engine. So as for luxury and comfort, it's really incredible. This engine is the V6 335 horsepower turbocharger, which is different than the Q7 as well. And the reason why I'm told they did that is because they went from the supercharger to the turbocharger engine is because of this battery mild hybrid technology. It will pre-spool the turbo, so it eliminates turbo lag. A big portion, if you haven't already sat in the Q8 as well, is the haptic and acoustic 2 touch pads on the front dash here, which if you haven't sat in the Q8 yet, come have a seat in it. It's really incredible. You can just speak to it and it will do the things you say for it to do. It's really incredible. Standard with dampening suspension as well, which is part of the reason why it drives so smoothly. And that's standard equipment on the base price. A lot of clients that come in, they say, why is the Q8 more expensive than the Q7? The reason being is because it's standard with things like that the Premium Plus Q7 has, like blind spot indicators standard. Sorry, I don't know what's going on with the mic. Blind spot indicators standard, dampening suspension standard on the base price. You also get the virtual cockpit, which is the all-digital screen up front with Google Earth, standard, not optional, not an upgrade on the Q8. That is part of the reason why you're paying a little bit more for this base Q8 versus the Q7. Thank you so much. If you have any other questions, we've got some guys that are going to be walking around the Q8 and are happy to spend the extra time with you guys for further questions. Thank you.